Well, today I am at Lake Paris. You can see the lake there. Some people fishing. It's a beautiful day. Doesn't it look so nice? And you can understand why people would want to go fishing today because it's beautiful. The lake is pretty calm, actually quite calm. And I haven't seen anyone catch any fish yet, but that's not unusual. So it got me thinking, as you know it does. And I want to talk a little bit about how beautiful this view is. It looks so nice, but I have to tell you something. It's pretty cold out there. In fact, the temperature is only about 55. I don't want to be sitting out there. I know some can do that, but I don't. And it's just too cold. So what I was thinking about is how much beauty, how good it looks, even though it's cold. But I have something to tell you. Since I'm not there, I'm in the car. And because I'm in the car, I am not experiencing 55 degrees. I'm not cold at all where I am because, you see, I'm at the lake and I'm enjoying the lake and I see the lake, but I'm not participating in the temperature out there. And it reminded me of what Christ said about us being in the world, but not of it. We're supposed to be in the world. He leaves us in the world even after we receive him, but he wants us to live different than the world, differently. In John 15:19, he warns us. He says, if you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. And so we shouldn't be surprised that the world isn't really like those who are Christ followers, because we're not like them. We're different. And Jesus had a prayer for us, for his people. In John 17, he says, I do not ask, his Father he's speaking to, I do not ask that you take them, his followers, his disciples, and those who would believe because of their testimony. I do not ask that you take them out of the world, but that you keep them from the evil one. They are not of the world, just as I am not of the world. So even though we're in this world, we don't have to be of this world. Just like we're at the lake, we're in 55-degree weather, but because we're in our car, we're not experiencing it. And I think it's important that we make the distinction of not being of this world, even though we're in it. There's even a line of clothing called Not of This World. As it's a Christian line just to remind us this is not our home. Ultimately, our home is with the Lord in eternity, and we need to set our minds on things eternal. That's Colossians 3, verses 1-3. If you then have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on the earth. Here's the one that really came to mind to me as I began thinking about this situation at the lake. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. It's like we're hidden from the cold by being in our car with the heat on. I'm not experiencing that cold weather because I'm hidden in the car. Well, in the same way, we're not to be experiencing the sin and the evil of the world because we are hidden with Christ. We have died to the things of the world and we are hidden with Christ. What did it say? Hidden with Christ in God. What a wonderful, safe, right place to be. Hidden with God. In the world, not of it, but hidden with Christ in God. Lord, I thank you that you hide us. We can be hidden in you, and that we have safety, that we have comfort, that we have all the things we need because we're hidden in you. No matter what's going on around us, whether it's cold, whether it's sin, whatever is going on, we can find ourselves hidden in you. Help us to live with that peace and to trust you and to draw closer to you so we remember that we are in the world, but not of it. In your name, amen.